A love against the city, a deserted street at dusk, old houses on both sides of the street, dim light of lamps, a man standing in the middle, sadness in his eyes, both stinginess and dignity in his tone. Man, if I were to disgrace you two, but I still have respect. The whole city is my disciple. Every street, every face smiles at my name, but your neighborhood is against me. Face stern, those who do not know our virtues, those tongues that exaggerate our shortcomings. I know, you may think I am bold. Perhaps I am burning with revenge, but no. I have the power, and I also have the talent to defame. But I value your honor. I have seen that love is adorned by honor and destroyed by dishonor. That is why I am slowly retreating from the place where you will be least harmed. Perhaps one day that neighborhood will change. Perhaps the thinking of the city will change. Or perhaps we will dig new paths. But for today, I will not disgrace you. Your silence, your dignity, that is enough. The man takes a deep breath and walks towards the street, looking back for one last look, a mixture of both hope and sorrow. In the ancient city there was a man named Shahid. His fame spread far and wide, his eloquence, his charming smile, and his unique way of making people happy. But Shahid's love, Hayat, was with a girl from a small neighborhood, Soraya. The people of Soraya's neighborhood were strict and traditional. They envied Shahid's popularity and gradually began to spread rumors. One day, such rumors began circulating in the neighborhood that Shahid's pride began to sting. His friends kept saying, "Keep a rhythm." Answer, "You should be defamed," but Shahid thought, "If I defame Soraya, perhaps my revenge will be fulfilled, but Soraya's dignity will be broken." He remembered that the use of force in love destroys honor. He decided to remain silent. He would prefer Soraya's honor to defamation. The people of the city continued to consider him a disciple. The people of the neighborhood remained unhappy, but Soraya recognized his gentleness, and gradually the two of them together chose the path that prioritized conscience and respect. Time has proven that choosing to save a person's honor, even in the noise of fame, is the greatest courage. 1. Grief and emotional direction. And I will make you. The rest is in me now. The whole city is my more. Your neighborhood is against me. Then you will be able to keep my word. Otherwise, he would tell the truth to everyone today. He was in love, except for all. This defeat is my crown, and thy reproach is my punishment. 2. The direction of pride and ego. And I will make you. The rest is in me now. The whole city is my more. Your neighborhood is against me. I will bring you to the night sky. I want to change everything, but I'm silent. My strength is not my pride. It is my discipline. I will not tell the world your weakness. 3. Help or philosophical direction. And I will make you. The rest is in me now. The whole city is my more. Your neighborhood is against me, but the heart says, even if I win this war, I will lose everything. Time is the greatest decision, not man. Maybe the sun will shine on us. Today's bitterness could be tomorrow's new beginning. 4. The direction of silence and veil. And I will make you. The rest is in me now. The whole city is my more. Your neighborhood is against me. I have kept your arms around you. The truth will come to you tomorrow. But today you are my father, and my silence is my greatest testimony. Grandma tells old stories, the brave soldier and the reward of goodness. These stories sow seeds of courage and goodness in the heart. Mother's prayer. No day was complete without a mother's prayer. Prayer during illness or exhaustion calmed the heart and conveyed a sense of parental love. Little brother's laughter. Playing with the little brother and seeing his laughter made the heart rejoice. This relationship became the first memory of intimacy and love in the heart. First picnic. Sitting on a swing during a picnic. Playing and laughing with friends. These moments became the most precious childhood memories. Exam night. The night before the test was both fearful and courageous in the heart. The admonition of the parents calmed the heart and reminded the lesson of hard work. Moment of success. The highest marks came in the exam. The praise of the teacher and the parents brought tears of joy to the heart. This moment was the first major milestone of life. Stars on the roof. Seeing the stars lying on the roof and dreaming big in my heart. This moment lit up the light of hope and spirit in my heart. Life's first lesson. Friendships, hard work, parental prayer, exams, and games all taught the first great lessons of life. Hard work, love, and hope are the greatest strengths. It was heartwarming to see the crowds, noises, and new things of the city. Every street and shop was teaching a new lesson. This first day was amazing and memorable for you. New school friends. They became friends at school in the new city. Laughing, playing, and sharing lessons became memorable moments. This relationship became one of the most precious childhood memories in my heart. Teacher definition. The teacher praised your hard work in front of everyone for the first time. The heart rejoiced and reminded the lesson that hard work never goes to waste. First picnic. Sitting on a swing during a picnic. Playing with friends and laughing. All memories bring joy to the heart. These moments became the most precious childhood memories. Fun in the rain, playing in the summer rain, jumping in the water, and laughing with friends. These moments became the greatest memories of freedom and happiness. Playing with your little sister, fighting and then celebrating. These were part of the sweetness of the relationship. One day you bought her a small gift. Seeing her happiness softened. Mother's advice. The mother said, "Son, keep your heart pure. Work hard and help others." These admonitions are engraved in the heart and should remain as a guide at every turn of life afterwards. Exam preparation. Day and night labor before the annual exam. Both fear and hope were together. The advice of mother and father calmed the heart and reminded the lesson of labor. Moment of success. The highest marks came in the exam. The praise of the teacher and the parents brought tears of joy to the heart. This moment was the first major milestone of life. Seeing the stars lying on the roof and dreaming big in the heart. These are the greatest memories of comfort and hope. Every moment burned the light of spirit and dream in the heart. The experience of traveling by train for the first time gives the heart both joy and a little fear. Seeing the villages, farms, and the busyness of the people passing through the window gives a sense of a new world. The first gamers in town, going to an event in the city and meeting different people. Funny and interesting events, like accidentally talking to the wrong person, all became memorable moments. First job day. Starting work for the first time at the age of 15, new responsibilities. People's attitudes and work environment were all exciting and challenging. Sudden accident. A small accident at work. Fear, courage, and a sense of responsibility. This moment teaches that both caution and courage are necessary in life. First campaign with a friend. Taking a short trip to the mountains or farm with a friend. Playing by the river and hilarious events. These moments give the heart a feeling of joy and freedom. The first big mistake. The first big mistake at work or in life, feeling guilty, afraid, and then determined to make amends. This moment teaches responsibility and learning. Wedding day preparation. Handling everything with the busyness of the wedding day, the joy of the heart, and the exhaustion of it all. These moments became among the most memorable memories of life. Daughter's first smile. Daughter's first smile and happiness gives the heart a feeling of love and pride. The first lesson of feelings of being a father. First trip to Dubai. Go to Dubai for work, experience new culture, people, and environment. Amazing buildings and memorable moments of meeting people. The first moment of grief. The grief of the wife's departure from the world. The heartache and the memories. The need to stay strong for the children. This moment became the greatest lesson of life. The experience of the daughter's first day of school, a mixed feeling of joy, thought, and love had both pride and a little thought in the father's heart. The first challenge at work. The first big challenge of work in Dubai, new environment, challenging project and working with the team. This moment teaches you courage and confidence. Play with kids. The fun of playing with children and their innocent words. Teach the heart the value of joy, laughter and memories. Travel alone for the first time. Travel to a city or village alone. Meeting new people, small problems along the way, and a lesson in self-confidence at heart. Meet an old friend. Meet an old friend a few years later. Memories fresh, laughter happy and heart-trending moments. Evening on the first roof. Sitting on the roof and watching the evening scene. The wind and the stars makes the heart smell calm and memories. Success at work. Completing the first major project at work. Appreciation from the team and seniors. A heartwarming and encouraging moment. Baby's first success. A daughter's first academic or sporting achievement. A moment of parental joy. Pride and encouragement. Sudden surprise. Surprise, humor and lessons from an unexpected event or occasion. Sometimes small moments in life become the most precious memories. Light of hope. The lesson of hope, courage and positive thinking. In life after grief and hardship, gives the heart courage and strength for the future. First time market tour. Going to the famous market in the city for the first time. The noise, the lights, the shops, and the busy people were heartwarming. Hilarious episode with new friend. Small mischief or hilarious accident with a new friend. Strong memories of both laughter and relationships. The first money decision. A purchase or decision with your first earned money. A moment of joy. Pride and self-confidence. Daughter's first friend. The meeting of the daughter's first friend. The joy in the father's heart. The advice and the importance of the children's relationship. Small village fair. In the village there are festivals, swings, games, and various people. The heart rejoices and the refreshment of memories. First celebration. A family or neighborhood celebration, food, music, laughter, and fun. These moments became part of the happiest moments in life. First definition in work. Praise for the first time in the office or workplace. A moment of joy and confidence to the heart. Suddenly playing in the rain. Playing in the rain with friends or children. Moments of joy, fun, and freedom. First exam error. The first big mistake in an exam or work. The moment of fear, lessons and correction. Hope and new beginnings. The moment of hope after grief or failure. The light of positive thinking and morale in the heart. First market crash. A small accident in the marketplace, in which courage, help, and lessons from others. A sense of responsibility is created in the heart. First contest with friends. The first competition in sport or school, work. Feeling of winning or losing, and having a strong bond with friends. Writing daughter's first story. Betty writes her story for the first time. The joy and pride of parenthood. This moment teaches creative thinking and love. First home repair work. Small tasks or problems at home. Learn that patience and courage are necessary in solving problems. The first ceremony of the village. Participating in a festival or event in the village. Culture, traditions, and comedy events. First project in the works completed. Completing the first project at work or office. Moments of appreciation, joy, and confidence. First campaign with children. A short trip or fun with children. A moment of joy and memories to the heart. Suddenly good news. Suddenly good news in life. Moments of joy and encouragement. Exam or challenge competition. Facing a challenge or test. Moments of courage, hard work, and learning. The beginning of new hope. New hope after failure, grief, or obstacle. Encouragement in the heart and positive thinking for the future. Visiting the new city for the first time. Stepping into a new city. Seeing the busyness of people and paths. Surprise, joy, and new experience captivate the heart. The first weird event. Experience a strange or hilarious event. Lessons are also met with surprise and laughter. Daughter's first school program. Joining the daughter's first school program. A moment of parental joy. Pride and child success. The first crisis at work. Facing a crisis for the first time in the office or at work. Lessons in courage, teamwork, and finding solutions. First love or like. Feelings of first choice or love in adolescence. Moments of shame, joy, and learning. Village recognition. The old people of the village, the stories and the culture. The heart smells of comfort and memories. First game with kids. Playing with daughter or son and laughing. A moment of love, joy, and making memories. Suddenly good news. Moments of sudden good news, heartwarming and encouraging moments in life. Facing exam or challenge. Competing with a challenge or exam, moments of courage, hard work, and learning. New light of hope. Creating hope and positive thoughts in the heart after failure, grief, or obstacle. First market experience. Seeing new shops and people's engagements in the city market. Moments of surprise, joy, and interest. First comedy episode with friend. Experience a mischievous or hilarious incident with a friend, laughter. Lessons and memorable moments. Betty's first performance. Daughter participated in school or sport for the first time and was successful. Parental pride and joy. The first challenge at work. Facing the first major challenge in the office or at work, a lesson in courage, hard work, and teamwork. First journey alone. Travel to a city or village alone. New people, paths, and experiences. Self-confidence and memories in the heart. Celebration with the family. Joining a festival or celebration with family or neighborhood. Joy, laughter, and fun. First campaign with children. Small trip or adventure with daughter or son. A moment of joy, love, and making memories. Suddenly good news. Suddenly good news in life. Moments of joy and encouragement. Facing a challenge or test. Moments of courage, hard work, and learning. The beginning of a new hope. New hope after failure, grief, or obstacle. Encouragement in the heart and positive thinking for the future. First village day. It was heartwarming to see the old roads, farms, and friends of the village. Make new experiences and memories. First game with friends. Playing in the field or neighborhood. Running and laughing with friends. Moments of memories and joy. Grandma's new story. My grandmother told an interesting and instructive story. Sowing seeds of courage and love in her heart. Mother's advice. Mother taught important life lessons. Hard work, patience, and helping others. Baby's first laugh. The laughter of a daughter or son brings joy to the heart and a feeling of love. First picnic. Sitting on the swing during the picnic, playing and laughing with friends. Memorable childhood moments. Exam night. A mixed feeling of preparation, fear, and courage the night before the exam. Parental advice calms the heart. Moment of success. Success in exams or work. Praise from parents and teachers gives the heart joy and pride. Stars on the roof. Seeing the stars lying on the roof, dreaming big in the heart. Moments of peace, hope, and encouragement. Life's first lesson. Friendships, hard work, parental prayer. Exams and games all taught the first great lessons of life. Hard work. Love and hope are the greatest strengths. Going to a new city for the first time. Stepping into the new city. Seeing the busyness of people and routes. Moments of wonder, joy, and interest. First comedy episode with friend. Experience a mischievous or hilarious incident with a friend, laughter. Lessons and memorable moments. Daughter's first school performance. Betty gave her first performance at school. Parents' pride and joy. The reward for the child's hard work. The first challenge at work. Facing the first major challenge in the office or at work, a lesson in courage, hard work, and teamwork. First journey alone. Travel to a city or village alone. New people, paths, and experiences. Self-confidence and memories in the heart. Festival with the family. Celebrate with family or neighborhood. Joy, laughter, and fun. Memorable moments. First campaign with kids. Small trip or adventure with daughter or son. A moment of joy, love, and making memories. Sudden good news. Moments of sudden good news, heartwarming and encouraging moments in life. Exam or challenge competition. Facing a challenge or test. Moments of courage, hard work, and learning. The beginning of a new hope. New hope after failure, grief, or obstacle. Encouragement in the heart and positive thinking for the future. First market experience. New shops in the city market. People's engagement and seeing different colors and smells. Moments of surprise and interest. First comedy episode with friend. Experience a mischievous or hilarious incident with a friend, laughter. Lessons and memorable moments. Betty's first performance. Daughter participated in school or sport for the first time and was successful. Parental pride and joy. The first challenge at work. Facing the first major challenge in the office or at work, a lesson in courage, hard work, and teamwork. First solo trip. Travel to a city or village alone. New people, paths, and experiences. Self-confidence and memories in the heart. Festival with the family. Joining a festival or event with family or neighborhood. Joy, laughter, and fun. First campaign with children. Small trip or adventure with daughter or son. A moment of joy, love, and making memories. Suddenly good news. Suddenly good news in life. Moments of joy and encouragement. Test or challenge competition. Facing a challenge or test. Moments of courage, hard work, and learning. The beginning of a new hope. New hope after failure, grief, or obstacle. Encouragement in the heart and positive thinking for the future. First time hiking. Seeing the beauty of the mountains. The freshness in the air and the experience of new places. The heart is relaxed and happy. First comedy episode with friend. A little accident or mischief with a friend. Laughter, lessons, and memorable moments. Betty's first performance. Daughter took part in school or sport for the first time. The joy and pride of the parents went down in their hearts. The first difficult step in the work. Facing a challenging phase in the office or work, a lesson in courage, hard work, and teamwork. First solo city trip. Travel to the city alone, new people, paths, and experiences. Self-confidence and memories in the heart. Gaming with family. Family or neighborhood games, food, music, and laughter. Memorable moments and joy. First campaign with children. Small trip or fun with daughter or son. A moment of joy, love, and making memories. Suddenly good news. Moments of sudden good news, heartwarming and encouraging moments in life. Exam or challenge competition. Facing a challenge or test. Moments of courage, hard work, and learning. The beginning of new hope. New hope after failure, grief, or obstacle. Encouragement in the heart and positive thinking for the future. First new city experience. Stepping into the new city. Seeing the paths and engagements of people. Moments of wonder, interest, and joy. First comic accident with friend. Small mischief or hilarious incident with a friend. Laughter, lessons, and memorable moments.